Yo, what's going on, fight fans? UFC 318 is right around the corner, and honestly, this event is looking insane. This whole card is fire from top to bottom. We're probably going to get a night full of crazy finishes and knockouts. Even the early prelims are stacked, which doesn't happen that often. So if you're a real fan, you better tune in from the very start. We might witness something legendary. Let's run through the key matchups real quick. First up, one of the most talked about fights right now. Islam Dulatov is making his UFC debut, and let me tell you, his story is pretty wild. They call him the model fighter, and it's not just for fun. Back in 2018, he was actually featured in British Vogue as one of the top 10 male models of the year. That's right, a Chechen guy turning heads in the fashion world. That's something you don't see every day. But now he's stepping into the cage and representing Germany. Fans are super excited to see what he brings. His first UFC opponent? American fighter Adam Fugit. That's going to be a real challenge for Dulatov. Everyone's watching to see how he handles the big stage. Next, let's talk about the co-main event. All eyes are on Roman Kopylov versus Paulo Costa. These two were supposed to fight before, but Costa pulled out. That's got a lot of people wondering if the fight will even happen this time. Costa's had a rough stretch. Injuries, cancelled fights, you name it. So there's definitely some doubt in the air. But here's the thing. Costa needs this win. This fight could be the turning point for both guys. A win here means everything. Their future in the UFC might depend on it. And now, the main event of UFC 318, the big one, Dustin Poirier versus Max Holloway 3. This fight is huge, not just because it's the final part of their trilogy, but also because it's Dustin's retirement fight. That's right, this is the last time we'll see the diamond inside the Octagon. He said it clearly, after this one, he's done. I've been following Dustin since the Fightville days. It's emotional, man. Watching a legend walk away never feels easy. I wish him all the best no matter what happens in that cage. And yeah, Dustin won the first two fights between them, but this time, it's different. Holloway is coming in with a chip on his shoulder. He wants revenge. He wants to bounce back after losing to Ilia Topuria. And fans are expecting fireworks again. Both guys go in there and give it their all.
I love it, man. This is my people. You know, like I've been saying all week, the love has been crazy. I feel it. It's real. I feel appreciated from the fans, from the company, from the state. Thank you all. It's a dream come true. This is a kid living his dream. This is a kid living his dream.
These are the kind of moments that hit you hard. Dustin just weighed in for the final time. You could see it in his eyes, the emotion, the weight of everything. The commission official greeted him, and man, it was tough to watch. We're seeing the end of a warrior's journey. It's sad, it really is. All we can do now is hope both fighters leave it all in the cage. Let's hope Dustin gets the farewell fight he deserves. Now here's something interesting. Islam Makhachev recently showed support for Dustin. That's right, he called him my guy and said he'll be rooting for Dustin this Saturday.
Это мой чувак, я за него болею, мы хорошо переписываемся, общаемся. И если это его последний бой в карьере, я думаю, он выйдет на пике, выжмет все. Я желаю ему удачи и думаю, это он выиграет.
Как бы ты дрался с Холлоуэй на месте Пориер?
Я бы его прижимал. На месте Пориер все знают. Хороший бокс, он его уже перебоксировал один раз. Также, думаю, делал бы свой план, работал бы Джорджу первым номером, потому что Холлоуэй, если дать Холлоуэй постреляться на его дистанции, он там практически один из лучших. Ему нельзя давать комфортную для него дистанцию. Он любит сам работать, пропускать, заставить промахиваться и набрасывается сам. Из-за этого надо на него навязать свой план.
Есть прям прогноз. Победа решением Пориер или что-то другое?
Да, думаю, победа решением. Обоих тяжело финишировать. Оба хорошо держат удар, так скажем. У обоих не такой сильно нокаутирующий удар, но бьют точно, оба больше работают в стойке. Думаю, будет работа на технику.
And guess what? Poirier had some nice words for Islam too. During fight week, while talking to the media, Dustin praised Makhachev. He said he thinks Islam is actually built for welterweight and even believes he could become a two-division champ.
He's going to fill into that weight. He's a really big 155er. So I think his lifestyle outside of training camp is going to be a little more comfortable. And he'll fill into that weight class, no problem. He could be champion there for sure.
How do you think he does against JDM?
I think the beginning of the fight's going to tell the story, like how well JDM does at getting up, how well JDM does at keeping Islam off of his feet, off of his legs, off of the cage. It's tough to call that because JDM's a big guy, athletic, I'm excited about that.
It's wild, right? These guys went to war in the Octagon not long ago, but there's no hate between them, just mutual respect. That kind of sportsmanship is rare, and fans love it. It's refreshing to see fighters acknowledge each other like that, giving credit where it's due.
Dustin have more chance.
Yeah.
He told me it's his last fight, and I think he gonna be ready. He gonna be ready, and he gonna win, I think. Dustin also very good guy.
Yeah.
From my opponent, I respect more two guys, Volkanovski and Dustin. He's a really nice guy.
Yeah.
And I sent a message yesterday to Volkanovski. I saw his story in Instagram. He wrestled with somebody, and I sent a message, hey man, come to Dagestan for 2-3 years.
I did a video probably about 6 months ago, and maybe actually a little bit longer than that. And my whole topic was we were missing the dogs in the sport of MMA. And this weekend, we're losing one. You know, it's like a little bittersweet as a fighter, as a former fighter, understanding that I'm glad he's getting out right now. It's the best thing for him. I'm happy he's done everything he possibly can. I've admired his career. I love everything. He's one of the greatest people in the sport. And I'm glad he's getting out early. I know he's leaving a lot of money on the table. UFC loves him. There's no reason for them not to love him. He's been the man. So, but it is bittersweet. Guys like him don't come very often, especially in this day and age of new fighters. And I'm gonna miss him, man. I'm gonna miss Dustin Poirier. I'm gonna miss watching him fight. He's one of my all-time favorite fighters. Had opportunity to train with him in New Jersey with Frank Yeager way back when. And man, he's been one of the greatest. So, wish him nothing but the best this weekend. Get her done.
Now let's talk about Paulo Costa. He shocked everyone at the UFC 318 press conference. Something was off, really off.
Chechnya, if he's tuning in this weekend, what's your message to Khamzat Chimaev?
Yes, you guys know about that already. Everybody knows about that. We have a, mutual hate. I have unfinished business with Gourmet Chechenyo, Chimaev. And yes, I'm gonna face him sooner or later.
Fans blew up online. People were like, what's going on with Costa? Some said it looked like he was dealing with a really bad weight cut. Others joked he was just trolling for attention. But a lot of fans were actually worried. One person tweeted, did he hang out with Conor before this? Bro is zooted. Another said, he's tweaking. Straight junkie. Anxiety? Coke? Something's up. Others went even further, saying, this guy should not be fighting. What a joke. Someone else added, Costa should have retired 3 fights ago. Whatever the reason, nerves, bad prep, something deeper. One thing's clear, fans are seriously concerned about Costa's mental state going into this fight. Now it's not just about his performance. Everyone's watching to see which Paulo Costa shows up. Switching gears, Max Holloway had something to clear up recently. He made a comment about Ilia Topuria's punching power that got a lot of attention. In one interview, Max said Justin Gaethje hits harder than Topuria. That shocked people, especially because Ilia's the only guy who's ever finished Max. Later, during a talk with Carlos Contreras, Max explained it was a misunderstanding.
What I said was, I said that I felt shots from Gaethje that felt harder, but obviously he hit me with something that put me down. But I didn't feel it, but of course, that's why if you watch and continue on to the interview, I say, of course, he's one of the UFC pound for pound hardest hitters, but as me feeling it, the question was, who hits harder or who did you feel? The one that I could feel, I remember in the fight, even in my corner with Gaethje, I was like telling him, holy shit, this guy hits like a truck, so, or even his kick, but with Ilia, I didn't feel nothing, but of course he did put me down, so obviously he hits hard, but I can't tell you, oh my God, he hits so hard. I didn't feel it, so that was the question. So I'm glad you asked me that, so people from Spain can finally see it and be like, oh man, I'm an idiot, I didn't read the interview, I got clickbaited, you guys got jabaited, so.
Now onto some behind-the-scenes action. New footage just dropped showing Khamzat Chimaev training hard with Arman Tsarukyan. These two beasts went through a brutal strength and conditioning session. By the end of it, they were completely gassed. The video shows Khamzat and Arman pushing each other to the edge. Lifting, sprinting, explosive workouts, non-stop circuits. This was one of those workouts that would break most people, but not these two. They kept going until there was nothing left in the tank.
Go, go, go.
go. Good, go. Good, go. That's it, go. Go, 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 go. Boom. Oh, yes, yes, go. Oh, there you go. Good, good. Go, 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 go. Stick him out, Josh. Stick him out. That's it. Turn. Pull this one. You and Hamza. Yeah. You ready? Here we go. Pick it up. Go. There you go. He's out the head right now. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Time. There you go.
And of course, all this training is for a reason. Khamzat is preparing for his upcoming title fight against Dricus du Plessis at UFC 319. And after watching that session, there's no doubt he's taking this seriously. Now, this is nuts. The UFC PI in Shanghai just revealed something wild. They've introduced a robot sparring partner. Not kidding. Meet Unit H1, a humanoid robot made for sparring. It's not a joke. The robot moves, dodges, and even throws punches. Sure, it's still limited, but this is a glimpse of the future. While robots are out here leveling up, Michael Bisping is out filming a shootout scene for his new movie, Atlas King. And that's all for today. Fight fans, make sure you like, subscribe, and stay tuned. UFC 318 is going to be one for the history books. Let's see how it all unfolds.